Hi, my name is Aviva and I'm a marine science student at Rutgers. Today I want to talk about sunscreen. Now to start off, there are two main types of sunscreen. We have organic sunscreen and inorganic sunscreen. Organic sunscreen is also known as chemical sunscreen, and in this sense, organic doesn't refer to how it's made, but the chemical makeup of it. It means it has a lot of carbon. Inorganic sunscreen is also known as physical sunscreen. The two main types of inorganic or physical sunscreens are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. These work by sitting on top of your skin like a layer and reflecting the sun's UV rays off of you. The organic or chemical sunscreens contain many chemicals that take the UV rays, absorb them, turn them into heat, and reflect them back out. These include oxybenzone, avobenzone, homosalate, PABA, octinoxate, and octisalate, among many other chemicals. Physical sunscreens don't really have much evidence of harming you or marine life, but chemical sunscreens do. In humans, oxybenzone, octinoxate, and homosalate have been shown to disrupt our hormone levels. In some studies, PABA has been shown to be toxic to your epididymis, your testes, your spleen, and your liver. Chemical sunscreens are also harmful to marine life. In coral, chemical sunscreens cause coral bleaching, which is when the coral expels the helpful algae that it works with. This is harmful because the algae provides the coral nutrients and color, so when they bleach, they'll die. Coral bleaching occurs when a coral is stressed. This could be induced by pollutants like sunscreens, by elevated sea surface temperatures, or by excess acidity in the ocean. Juvenile coral and newly settled coral reefs are especially susceptible to coral bleaching. One way that scientists think coral bleaching occurs in response to sunscreen is that the chemicals in the sunscreen trigger viruses on the coral, which stresses it and causes it to expel the algae. Laboratory studies have shown that at oxybenzone levels of between 33 and 50 parts per million, corals bleach, and at oxybenzone levels between 8 and 340 parts per billion, corals die. These chemical sunscreen ingredients are also harmful to the more mobile animals in the ocean. In one study, oxybenzone was found in 50% of the fish that were tested. This is a dangerous starting point for bioaccumulation and biomagnification. Bioaccumulation is when one chemical builds up over time in one organism. Biomagnification is when the chemical goes through the food chain. That's why salmon and tuna have so much more mercury than shrimp. Now you may be wondering, how do these chemicals end up in the ocean in the first place? Well, there are a few ways. One, it could be washed off when you go in the ocean. Two, it could actually be peed out of you. 4% of all harmful sunscreen chemicals are peed out. They can also enter our oceans by escaping wastewater treatment plants. These chemicals typically don't like to bind to water, but do like to bind to fat, so they kind of slip through the cracks and get out. And one thing that's really worrisome is that these chemicals have even been found in the Arctic, suggesting that the ocean disperses these chemicals worldwide. It's still really important to wear sunscreen, but the kind you wear makes a difference and has a bigger impact than you think. Some good sources to look at are Plastic Soup with its Beat the Microbeat database, the Environmental Working Group with its Skin Deep database. The Skin Deep database tells you what kind of chemicals are in your products and if they're harmful for you or the environment. At Target, this is very nerve-wracking and we're going to be judging sunscreen. Hawaiian Tropic. Let's check the ingredient label. Can you see that? All of these are bad ingredients, so I would not recommend this one. Even though it says reef friendly, this is a good example of greenwashing. It doesn't have oxybenzone, it just has everything else that's terrible. Oxybenzone free, but it has avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene. Now let's check SunBum. Everyone loves SunBum. Nope. Reef friendly, no oxybenzone or octinoxate. But it does contain avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. Not reef friendly. Now let's compare. These are both from the same brand. They both say reef conscious. One is a normal sunscreen, one is a mineral sunscreen. Not reef friendly. And not even human friendly. This one's much better. The only active ingredient is zinc oxide. So that's why it's important to look for a mineral sunscreen. Alright, now for anyone who wears foundation, you'll know that some of these products also contain SPF. So let's check a couple of these. This is a L'Oreal foundation, SPF 25. Check the back. Titanium dioxide's good, but octinoxate, not good.
It's a no from me.
Now this one just blatantly says, I hate the ocean and you. Alright, I love elves. Let's see if their CC cream is reef friendly. So close. Good, good, terrible. Alright, I've never used this brand. La Roche Posay. Sorry, I don't speak French. Escargot. That looks pretty good to me.
Wait, can you show the camera?
That looks pretty good to me.
Where's the focus?
Just says titanium dioxide. Oh, this one. This one's not so great. This one's not so good. It has avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene, oxybenzone. Let's check out maybe this one. So the orange was good. The blue was bad. This one's orange and blue. Don't think so. Can you see that? Looks like La Roche is another brand where you want to check the ingredients to be extra safe.
Anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, she'll poop on you. And if you have anything else you want me to make a video about, please let me know. Do you like some coffee? Okay. Bye.